Elon Musk founded Tesla in July of 2003 in San Carlos, California. Since then, Tesla has expanded its reach all across the globe, with manufacturing facilities in Nevada, New York, California, and Shanghai. Giga Shanghai is the newest of these 4 factories and is the second one to assemble actual Tesla vehicles rather than specified parts. It was officially opened for production in 2018, and since its opening, Tesla has seen electric vehicle sales in China rise. That is, until recently. After a few mishaps, it would appear that China is beginning to regret allowing Tesla to manufacture for them. This has left many people wondering why. Let's start at the beginning. At first, the relationship between China and Tesla seems to be symbiotic. Both would help one another, and that would lead to Tesla and China thriving together. Talks of Tesla opening a manufacturing facility in China began in 2016, and within 2 years it was built and opened for development. This factory produced the only Teslas that are made in China. After Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory was in full production, the rate of sales for electric vehicles in China began to skyrocket. In 2020, Tesla's sales in China were more than doubled, earning them about $6.6 billion, which made up about 21% of the company's worldwide sales figures. With the success of Giga Shanghai, it was time to begin production of the Tesla Model 3 sedan at Tesla's newest facility. At first, this car was a major success, despite the slight differences between the made in China model and the made in US version. The difference you'll notice in the car is the trim that usually runs along the dashboard of the US Model 3 now seems to run along with the door panel on the Chinese Model 3. This difference is purely aesthetic and would not affect how the car drives. There are also minor differences in the speaker on the door. The casings for the speakers on the new made in China version has a metal casing over the speaker. The US version has a different material. However, Tesla's success story with China has slowly begun to end with some recent outcries from owners of Chinese model Teslas. Complaints have been coming in from the UK and China themselves when it comes to these new electric vehicles. The complaints stem from things such as brake problems all the way to the worry of possible spying. We took a look at some of the differences in appearance between the Chinese and US made models, but there also seem to be some key components that differ as well. To start off with a less serious issue, but one that is still irritating to anyone that has invested in a Tesla, almost every Tesla from Giga Shanghai has reported water leaking into the vehicle when it rains. There is even a video of a 2020 Tesla Model 3 taking in water while the vehicle was going through a car wash. Another video shows a small leak coming from the windshield of a different Tesla Model 3 during a slight rainstorm. It's no secret that electronics and water do not mix, so it's no surprise that owners that experience this are pretty livid. A larger concern coming from the China models seems to be focused on the brakes. On April 19, 2021, a video went viral of a Tesla owner who was at the Auto Shanghai 2021 trade show, jumped onto the roof of a Model 3 at the Tesla booth and began yelling. She was yelling in protest that her car's brakes malfunctioned, which came as a big concern to many Tesla owners. Tesla's response to this incident was not properly thought out, and many found it rude when the tech giant replied online with the statement, "We won't respond to unreasonable requests from customers." Many saw this as Tesla being arrogant. Apparently, even Tesla saw it that way when later that evening they issued an apology for their harsh response to such a dangerous issue. This did not lessen the amount of backlash the company received, however. As of June, it would seem that Tesla should have shown more concern of their brakes when the giant announced a recall on almost 6,000 Tesla Model 3 and Model Y vehicles due to safety issues. Safety issues that directly related to the brakes and even the seat belts. Apparently, the brake problems stem from a defect in the brake caliper bolt, which could lead to a loss of tire pressure. Tesla originally initiated a voluntary recall, but it has since been upgraded to a full National Highway Traffic Safety Administration authorized recall. People are beginning to worry about the Chinese models having cheaper parts, which does not bode well for Tesla. Another major complaint coming from owners of the China-made Model 3 is the fact that they seem to be using older chips than their US counterparts. After taking a closer look at the hardware codes on their vehicle controllers are inconsistent with the environmental protection info on the on-vehicle list. With this issue, it would seem that Tesla understood their mistake immediately and sympathized with owners who noticed this problem. As of early March, Tesla has announced a formal apology and that they would replace the part for free upon request. This is a better response than what they had for the brake malfunctions, but still seems like it could have been avoided. Next, we have an issue from slightly higher up on the totem pole. The Chinese government has banned the use of Tesla vehicles on military sites. This ban comes out of fear that Tesla may in fact be spying on the military, gathering intel on their bases and schedules. Every current model of Tesla is equipped with 8 exterior cameras, 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and 1 on each side of the vehicle. These cameras and sensors are what allow popular features that we see in Teslas, such as autopilot and their automatic emergency brake systems. Tesla has ensured the Chinese public that any data collected by their vehicles is stored in China. They want it to be known that their vehicles are not collecting data or spying on individuals or large government entities. This announcement did little to put the Chinese government at ease though, and it's understandable. If you wanted to keep certain tactics a secret, which every country does, you would not want multiple vehicles recording data and sending it to an outside source. This may just be paranoia, but it seems to be understandable paranoia. Last but not least of the problems that we have seen is a backlash from the sales price of China-made Tesla vehicles. Many owners of electric vehicles see the cars as investments that in the long run will save them money. So it brought a lot of frustrations to many people who had just purchased a Tesla when they saw that the price of the vehicle they had just purchased had been dropped. Many believed this was an unfair business tactic that ultimately scammed thousands out of a lot of money. Some are even speculating that with newer models, consumers may just wait before purchasing to see if the price goes down. After all, why would you buy a product today for full price when tomorrow it might be thousands of dollars cheaper? To some in China, it looks as if Tesla is moving away from quality and turning its attention towards quantity. Though this seems to align with their goal of eventual mass production in China, which is a sound business tactic. More supply to meet the demand will mean more money down the road, but right now, this does not seem like the right move for the tech giant. Many are beginning to believe that Musk and Tesla have underestimated the amount of work that goes into expanding your business into another country. While they have recently owned up to their mistake, it does not seem to be making this backlash any harsh. Many in China are beginning to propose a full-on boycott of Tesla after feeling scammed by a company that they were only just beginning to trust. Tesla shares slowly began to drop slightly with all of this news. All of the backlash has also caused China to remove most tax reductions that had been provided to owners of any electric vehicle, not specifically Teslas. They claim this was because they did not feel the need to incentivize the purchase of Tesla cars. No one knows what the future holds for Tesla in China. It seems like yesterday I was reading about the possibility of a second Gigafactory being planned in the country. But after all of this, that seems like it might not happen. There's no telling what will happen between China and Tesla, but no matter what, it will be interesting to watch it all unfold.